Yo, how's it going, guys? My name is MboneHD, and welcome back to another video. We're going to be taking a look at some of the top bowl games, in my opinion. We're going to be looking at some of the bowl games I'm the most excited for, and then at the very end of the video, we will take a look at the major bowl games. Just a little brief discussion and prediction for those games. Now, I just want to say thank you for all the love on my latest video where I kind of said I was going to step away from FIFA on this YouTube channel. Now, this is a video I'm excited for because there are some bowl games that I literally suck at this. I'm so bad. Like, I don't even know what to say. I just want to... Fuck. All right. Now, the first game I want to take a look at is the Liberty Bowl between Missouri and Oklahoma State. If you like offense, well, this first game is going to be a must-watch. Both teams average more than 36 points per game. Oklahoma State were all over the place this year. As a Longhorn fan, I should, let you guys know I'm born and raised in Austin, Texas, and I am a Longhorns fan, so I've seen plenty of Oklahoma State. We actually lost to Oklahoma State this year. But anyways, Oklahoma State were all over the place this year, beating teams like Texas, let's not talk about it, and West Virginia, but then losing badly to Tech and Kansas State. Missouri had a solid year in a power conference, heading into this game on a 4-game win streak with NFL QB prospect Drew Lock leading the way. At the end of the day, we have familiar Big 12 foes playing against each other for the first time since the 2014 Cotton Bowl, where Missouri beat the Cowboys 41-31. The next game we're going to dive into is the Franklin American Mortgage Music City. Dude, who comes up with these names? The Franklin American Mortgage Music City Bowl. Damn, that's a lot to say. Purdue versus Auburn. Let me just say this before we get into this matchup. This bowl seems to come up with terrific matchups. 12 of the past 14 games have been decided by 8 or fewer points. Purdue's head coach, Jeff Braham, turned down the Louisville job, but now needs to find a bit of consistency with his team. We all remember earlier this year when they whooped Ohio State, but then got blown out by Minnesota 3 weeks later. But considering they started the year 0-3, they've done a great job of turning their season around. On the other hand, it's been a disappointing season for Auburn after being a win away from the college football playoffs last season and eventually losing to UCF in last year's Peach Bowl. Auburn needs to win this game. Well, I say need. They need to win this game for the sake of their head coach, Gus Malzahn, because a loss here would put him near the top of every offseason hot seat. I say he's on the top of every hot seat. I take that back because there's like a $38 million buyout, but it definitely would be nice if they could win this game for the sake of their head coach. Next, we're going to be taking a look at the First Responder Bowl. Dude, the names just get worse and worse. Boston College versus Boise State. Yeah, Boise State's back in a bowl game. An interesting game we have here with two teams looking to make statement wins for different reasons. Boise State has won 7 games in a row and were well on their way to a Mountain West championship before losing a heartbreaker in overtime to Fresno State. Now, on the other side of the field, Boston College's banged up backfield needs the time off before the bowl game because they just really weren't the same over the second half of the season. People do forget this was a team that was 7-2 before losing to Clemson and dropping their last 3 games. Expect a tight game that will go down to the wire. Up next, we have an incredible game. The Peach Bowl between Michigan and Florida. I mean, you didn't really think I was going to leave this game out, right? What a matchup we have here for the 3rd time in the past 4 years. Michigan and Florida will face off. Where do I even start? Florida's hoping to hit double-digit wins in head coach Dan Mullen's first season with the Gators. Michigan needs to run the football. They're 13-0 over the past 3 seasons when I need to learn how to say his name. Hold up. I think I'm saying that incorrectly. Hold up. Karan Higdon. Thank God I learned how to say that correctly. Michigan needs to run the football. They are 13 over the past 3 seasons when Karan Higdon rushes for 100 yards or more. It's honestly been an interesting season for Wolverine fans. If it weren't for a 62-39 defeat to Ohio State in the last game of the year, they would have played in the Big 10, not Big 12. I said Big 10. All right. Big Ten championship game and potentially could have gone on to get a playoff bid. Overall, for me, the most exciting, most anticipated non-major bowl game we have here. I have to lean towards Michigan though, but honestly could see the game going either way. All right, guys, a little quick fire action with some of the major bowls that everyone should watch. Fiesta Bowl, we got LSU versus Central Florida. Can UCF back up their talk again and really show us they deserve to be in the college football playoff? They knocked off the SEC Giants last year in the Peach Bowl in Auburn, and will have another chance to do this against a really good LSU team. We all remember how the last game of the year ended for the LSU Tigers, a 7 OT loss versus A&M. Fun fact about that game, I passed out with like 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter on the couch back home in Austin, and I got a text, like I think it was the 6th overtime, saying, "Are you watching this game?" And I woke up and the game was still on. I couldn't believe it.
Mon looking that way. Got it! It's Rodgers! The Aggies win the game of the year in the Southeastern Conference.
The Sugar Bowl, Texas versus Georgia. I might be a little biased here. As a Horns fan, I'm sorry in advance. Georgia scares the hell out of me. This is a really, really good Georgia team that lost to LSU and then, you know, gave Bama all they could handle. I went to go see Texas play in the Big 12 championship out in Dallas when they played OU. So we'll see where things go here. I'm going to obviously be rooting for Texas, and hopefully Texas can beat Georgia, but holy shit, this is going to be a tough game. Finally, the Rose Bowl between Ohio State and Washington. The Big Ten versus the Pac-12. One bad loss to Purdue costed the Buckeyes a chance to play in the college football playoffs. I'm going to be real with you guys. I see Ohio State winning this game. The Pac-12 just doesn't really impress me this year, but I could end up regret saying that, and Washington could win this game, but I'm gonna go with Ohio State. I don't need to discuss, you know, the two college football semifinal playoff games. Just watch the games, okay? Notre Dame and Clemson, and then Alabama and Oklahoma. I mean, I gave OU a little bit of a chance because of Kyler Murray, but after he won the Heisman, and that pissed off a bunch of the Alabama players because, you know, Tua didn't win it. I don't like OU's chances, but weirdly, as a long-run fan, I don't know why I'm going to be rooting for OU. I have to root for the Big 12 because, you know, everyone's all over the SEC. And if, you know, the Big 12 can somehow beat the SEC, that'd be kind of cool. But it's weird. I don't know why. But I'm going to be rooting for Oklahoma. I don't know why. And finally, one thing I will say before we do end this video, the Camping World Bowl, again, the names are just killing me, between West Virginia and Syracuse, would have 100% been on this list if NFL QB prospect Will Grier was not sitting out. As a long-run fan, I've seen Grier play enough this year to tell you the kid's a little kid. I think he's like 24. Yeah, not kid. He's a stud. That's what I'm trying to say. Sucks he won't play, but I get it with the injury risk. Unless you're playing in a meaningful bowl, it just doesn't make sense to risk any type of, you know, injury with the NFL Combine and the NFL Draft right around the corner. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Again, give me your comments, your opinions down below. What do I need to change to make this more entertaining for you guys? Again, all the videos are not going to be like this. This is just kind of like, you know, a preview of some of the big bowl games. Thank you for all the support. I hope you have a fantastic day. Enjoy your bowl season. It's been your boy MboneHD, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Longhorns quickly to the line of scrimmage. They run the quarterback run. Now they go first.